Where's your devotion? Where's your devotion? Deep as the ocean.
Hi Cancer, welcome to Maddie Tarot. I'm Maddie. And today we're going to be doing a collective reading or a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone from front to back. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. This is for December 16th through the 31st, 2022. So like I was saying, take what resonates, leave the rest. You may need to swap roles throughout the reading because I am just reading energy and doing my best to put together a story based on the messages coming through. So I could be talking about you, your person, another individual or party at any time. Just swap roles as necessary, but do not overextend yourself or stretch to make it fit. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Do be sure to check your other placements because your messages could be there. I've already cleansed the space, the decks, pre-shuffled, and meditated on the collective conscious of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Thank you anybody who is subscribed. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave feedback. I'm open to receiving feedback. I do respond to everybody. And I'm just grateful for everyone coming along on this journey. So thank you so much. Without further ado, Cancer, here is your spread. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? Alrighty, Cancer. All right, we'll start with your crystal card up here at the top. I just wanted to shuffle that. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, Lexite, you Lexite. All right, Cancer, this clear and beautiful stone can magnify almost anything placed under it, bringing things such as visions and dreams into focus is one of its most powerful traits. Extremely useful in meditation. Gazing into the stone can help you see what is in another's heart. Cancer, I think you need to look in your own heart, but really, you do need to, you have a vision right now, and you want to see it through, but I'm getting here in your energy that you're walking away from this. And you have the Eight of Cups here in your present. So I'm going to run through this once, and then I will go back through it in more detail, okay? You have a vision that you're walking away from, and that's not something you want to do. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. It's not something that you enjoy. Look at that. Two of Wands to clarify. You had plans. You were going to take you were taking a risk, and you had this vision that you were planning, but you're now leaving your comfort zone and taking your first steps, walking away from something. Your person on there and person on your mind, they, the Queen of Cups here, they are going to need to heal from this. They do feel, so the Queen of Cups is loving, nurturing, caring. I'm getting some sort of, here, let's see. Yeah, okay, Knave of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this person doesn't want this. This person doesn't want you to leave. They are feeling sorry. They are saying sorry. They're doing whatever they can to make you stay. They don't want you to pull away. I'm getting here though that I want another clarifier on this. I'm getting here that it seems like they just might be saying this. Ace of Wands. They're using passion and fantasy ideas of passion to facilitate this apology, but I'm getting here it's out of insecurity. This person's not being like sincere because they're just speaking out of insecurity. They feel like they're losing something. They're losing something that is, how do I say? They're losing something that was created here. So maybe a false sense of security. In the past energy, you've got the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Spheres. Okay, so this is something you guys manifested together. There was a lot of goals you guys had talked about, but there's a question of loyalty here. Was this person loyal to you? Were you loyal to this person? There's a question of loyalty I'm getting here. And these goals, I don't see that they ever came to fruition. So it's a question of integrity as well. Let's clarify this. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So there was some sort of generosity. You were giving a lot. You were giving, but you were giving because Four of Pentacles in reverse also talks about insecurity. You were giving out of insecurity to something because you again, I don't think there was sincerity here. You were sincerely giving, but it wasn't sincere because of it being done out of insecurity. And so it was self serving in that regard. Does it make you a bad person? No, it's not what I'm saying. But you have to understand and you have to take accountability because your challenge here is accountability. We'll get to that in a moment. In the present moment, though, you feel burden, stress, burnout. Something has come to something was unsustainable, and it came to a burnout moment of stress where you feel like it was just an uphill battle, and maybe this is pending. Maybe you haven't actually walked away. You're planning on doing it. This is in regard to the Knight of Cups, so some sort of love offer, and Six of Swords, lessons learned. You're feeling burnt out because you've come to a point of where your courting of somebody or your love offer towards somebody you've realized might not be the best for you because of some sort of insecurity that it was being done out of, and because of some sort of insincerity on both ends, I'm getting. And so you've made these plans to walk away, or you are walking away because of a lesson learned. Six of Swords here. And your intuition is telling you, the Sun in reverse, your intuition's telling you that don't, it's not time to stroke your ego. It's not time to stroke your ego. The Sun in reverse talks about a lack of enthusiasm or some sort of, how do you say, like blocked happiness and ego. So your intuition's telling you that your happiness is not outside of you, and it's not stroking your ego by giving to this person out of an insecure nature, is not going to bring you happiness. And you actually need to lean into the discomfort of leaving or walking away from an energy that is not good, that is draining you. You need to lean into that because that's what will bring you happiness. And it may not feel comfortable at first, but it will bring you happiness. Ace of Swords in reverse. What was I saying? Exactly. There was some sort of clouded judgment here. There was some sort of confusion. There's some sort of deception. Truth and clarity were not being seen. And your intuition was telling you that. Your challenge here is judgment, is taking accountability for your role. Your challenge here is understanding, doing the introspective work, awakening. This may be sparking an awakening for you. This may be the beginning of an awakening journey, of a journey of introspective work, and just it's going to require forgiveness, and there's some sort of renewal here though for you. And this is clarified by the Knave of Wands, the Page of Wands. So you're feeling very energetic. You're feeling like you need to discover something about yourself. There's some sort of discovery that is going on here. Your advice is the Four of Cups. So that discontentment and that apathy you feel, some sort of negative thinking, some sort of limited belief or low level thinking, you need to find gratitude, and you need to lean into those negative beliefs, your inner critic, and kind of understand, what is this telling me about myself? What has this situation taught me about myself? Why was I willing to sublimate my own needs for the sake of others? And what has this, so seven of cups, lifting the illusion. There was some sort of daydream here. There was some sort of, how do you say, you had wishful thinking. Your advice is to understand, was that was out of a place of discontent and a place of disconnection from yourself. And so your advice is to understand that and look inward to see, find the silver lining, find gratitude. The original depiction of the Four of Cups has a person sitting under a tree. They're looking at three cups spilled over, and they are not happy. And the Spirit's trying to hand them the fourth cup, but they can't see it because they're not grateful. They're not finding gratitude. And so if they were to just stop focusing on the negative, they might see the fourth cup being handed to them. Your person on their end, they've got justice in the reverse here. So justice in the reverse is dishonesty. Your person is not, like I've been saying, is not being truthful about something. They're trying to say they're sorry, bring in healing, being loving. They're offering, but they're offering some new sense of passion here. They're offering an apology, but it's insincere. It's insincere, and this person will get their karma. The world, they're mad about something coming to an end. They can either sense that you're about to walk away, or you have walked away, and they don't like it. So they're trying to pull out all the stops and tell you whatever you want to hear to keep you around. And you might fall for it, but I'd say don't. But I'm going to advise you don't do that, because your bias here. Look at this. Your bias, Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. But the message I'm getting here is that you know the truth. Your bias is that this person is telling the truth. Your bias here is that you're receiving truth and clarity, but you're not. You need to listen to your. Look at this. It's manipulation. Magician in reverse. This person's trying to manipulate you. Now, this person, I'm not saying is a bad person, and I'm not saying you guys didn't have something real here, but this person doesn't know how to ask for what they want, and they don't know how to appreciate you. They need to go on a journey themselves. So by you pulling away, this person will be pushed in the direction of change. And, maybe you guys will come back into contact down the line. I don't know. But what I'm saying here is that this person, there is a cycle that is ending, and they are trying to manipulate and be dishonest and tell you whatever you want to hear, so they don't lose whatever benefits they were getting from you, whatever. So when people have access to us, they want the access to us without having to do the work it takes to be permitted that sort of access. They just like the benefit of having us. Sometimes people are that way, and I'm getting that energy here from this person. They don't know how to, excuse me, they don't know how to appreciate and be grateful and be they don't know how to be reciprocative. I can't say that word right now. Oh, you get what I mean. Your guidance here is Ace of Spheres, Ace of Pentacles. Your guidance here is a new opportunities. You have the resources available to you. You can manifest anything you want, Cancer. And so your guidance here is to be aware of that. Three of Pentacles. You just need to put in the effort to do so, and you have the people surrounding you that are on your team, but this person was not one of them. And so it's, look at this. I love this depiction of the Three of Pentacles. It's time, and they're holding the money bag. It's time to cut the head off of the money bag. It's time to cut the head off of the look at the pentacles are crying too. There was manipulation going on. It's like, cut the head off the snake and take back your power. Take back, whether that's, I mean, it could just be your power. This could have to do with something with finances, but take your power back. This person is nothing. I don't want to say nothing, but this connection you have with this person is nothing without what you were giving. So understand that this person was taking advantage in some way. What you have here what you don't see coming is strength and the Seven of Wands. You're going to protect yourself. You're going to take the steps needed with courage and bravery to protect yourself. Okay, so let's go through this one more time. And you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could be dealing, yeah. I'm getting water or fire sign. Not necessarily the case. It doesn't have to be, but for those of you dealing with a water or fire sign, specifically Scorpio and Aries. For those of you dealing with Scorpio and Aries, definitely this will resonate. For those of you dealing with a water or fire sign, this will likely resonate. It's going to resonate for others too, but those are this. I'm getting a lot of this as a very personal message for somebody, or maybe many of you are going through the same situation. But anyway, let's get into further detail here. So, Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. You are planning on taking your first steps and walking away from something if you haven't already. There was a lack of planning here, and that is why you're walking away. And this person on their end, they're pulling out the stops. They've got the I'm sorries. They've got the passion here. Well, what we could have been, all this stuff. Maybe they're trying to swoon you. There's, nurturing, caring, healing, loving. Before we even got into the rest of the reading, I got an energy of insincerity. And in the past, you guys manifested each other, and this was lovely, but it was done out of insecurity. It was done out of insecurity. And honestly, there was just too much giving here. Generosity, it's like giving, 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 giving. But the Four of Pentacles also talks about self-protection. So I'm getting here, you were giving in order to protect yourself from a harsh truth, a fear. You were giving out of a fear, to fulfill your own, to prove something about yourself to yourself, or gain validation in some way. And so in the present energy, it's brought you to this burnout state. It feels like a burden to continue this, to continue offering your cup of love, to continue. Look at this person. That you were walking on swords, but you've learned your lesson. Six of Swords, you've learned your lesson. And that is why you're coming to this energy of walking away and taking your power back. Your intuition's telling you this was some sort of ego-driven thing that was not. You weren't clearly thinking. You weren't fully in your intuitive power. You weren't fully in your divine. I feel like this is sparking a journey for you of awakening, and your challenge here is that awakening, judgment, taking accountability, doing that inner dive, that deep dive within. As without, so within. As without, so within. Understand that the universe is inside of you, and all the answers you need are within. You will never need to seek anything outside of you, because everything already exists within you. And going inward is the answer. The Knave of Wands here. There's you need to be fearless. Your challenge here is to be fearless, is to go on a journey of discovery for yourself, and that is done in the introspective deep dive of awakening. You learn a lot about yourself. You've got the Four Cups here. You need to find gratitude. This is your advice. Find gratitude in the decisions that you've made. Understand that you made them for a reason. Do not beat yourself up for the decisions you've made and the decision that you're either just made or are about to make of walking away. You need to look at these decisions and understand why they, or how they came from a place of negative thinking about yourself, of insecurity. They came from a dark place of really not thinking you were good enough. You needed to prove something to yourself. When you can see it that way, then that's where your answer is, and you can finally heal it. Your person on your mind, they do not like that this came to an end, the world here, and they're going to do what they can to get it back. But they're not being honest, dishonesty. So your bias here is you're not recognizing the truth, which is some sort of deception, manipulation that went on. And so it's very important that you see that here. And this is caution. Caution is this person's not telling the truth, they're being manipulative. So be cautious of that. In your guidance here, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities await you, and you have the resources, but you need to cut something out. And it's going to hurt. but it is protection. You're protecting yourself. The Seven of Wands talks about persevering, really. It's defending yourself. And you need to have courage and bravery and strength in order to do this. The strength card, the original depiction, she's taming the lion, and the lion is supposed to represent something inside of us: courage. Wizard of Oz, the courage, the lion, the cowardly lion. Tame the beast within in order to tame the fear. Be courageous and brave, and that is what you will do by walking away and protecting yourself from this energy. I'm going to pull some energy cards for you to close out this reading. So, energy cards for Cancer. You're stronger than you know, Cancer. And it looks like this has been a long time coming for you. It's not something you wanted to do, but you've realized you've had to do it because you can't stay in a situation that is just draining you to the point of no return, where you're just gonna, it's causing you more shame than it is than what you're than gaining anything. Reflection. This could be somebody who is a reflection of you. So like some twin flames often teach us something, and this could be you, walking away from them. Not everyone ends up with their twin flame, and you don't necessarily have to be with your twin flame. But I'm getting here that you need to do some sort of reflective work and understand that this person was a mirror showing you something about yourself. You've got confidence. They were trying to show you your lack of confidence. You were disempowered in this regard, and this is what it was trying to show you. Passion. You're a very passionate person, and that is something that you need to be proud of. Anxiety. You're walking away from something that you're very passionate about, but you're doing it to gain confidence because this person was a reflection of your disempowered self, of you're very anxious, undecided, insecure, lack of confidence. Like, you had passion toward this because it was supposed to show you those things. This is sparking some sort of journey for you that is very empowering. And that is the beauty here. That is the silver lining. That is the gratitude that you need to find here. And creativity. Let's pull one more. That was quick. Flow. So, you may need to get creative in the ways that you communicate. You may need to get creative in the ways that you, approach people, approach new ideas, approach new ways of thinking. And you may need to get a little creative because sometimes our ego can come in and shut us down. And it's like you need to tell your ego, stop lying to me. I am no longer, that voice, it talks loud, but it's not. Just because it's talking loud over the other voice, your intuition, doesn't mean it's right. So the ego's a lie, and the ego lies a lot. Just shut it down and say, I don't have to listen to you. I'm not insignificant. I'm not small. I'm not. I am enough. All these things. So you want to use positive affirmation, not negative. So don't say I am not. I am not. I am not. Say I am. I am. I am, and say the opposite. So I am enough. I am important. I am valuable. The universe is a yes man, and it's a place of inclusion, introspection, inclusion, not exclusion, not external. The universe is inside of us. To go with the flow, you need to stop resisting, and a lot of people don't understand this, but you need to let go. Because when you're holding on to something tightly, because you don't want to lose it, you are resisting. You're not allowing anything to move. You're holding. That's the ego. The ego grabs on. Let go and flow. Trust the process. Detach. Trust the process. Put your faith in the universe that it knows best, and it's going to bring you so many gifts if you just let go and trust. Okay, so Cancer, that is all I have for you today. I really hope it helped. Thank you.
Feel like we've reached a crossroads. Ooh, don't you hate them ultimatums? But we need a revelation to save us. Stuck in the moment, it seems. The more I think, the more I don't know. I'm looking for a sign. Where's your devotion?